Black Compass Media. Salute to everybody tuning in, everybody in the building. Man, if y'all pulled up from the last interview we just did, literally 2 minutes ago, was a classic. We back again with Couture. Before I get to that, let me get to this. Cola, what's up with you, man?
Black Compass Media. We in the building. Chrome23 coming up, Polo. It's gonna be a movie. We back. Give it up for the ladies. Let's get it.
Live it up, man. Now, before we get to that, listen, let me get my guy Tone up here. Tone, what's up with you?
Yo, Black Compass Media, Tone Bro checking in. Salute, 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 salute. Big energy. Chrome23 on deck. The biggest card for women ever. Possibly one of the biggest cards of battle rap, period, to ever be done. New York City next week is going down. We got a lot of things to talk about with this situation because this is not like anything else that we've seen in the culture, right? And it was only right because we had, and if you've been in tune with Black Compass, right? Just for the people that have been under a rock, we had Prestavia up here, right? We had Yoshi G up here. You know what I'm saying? We plan on getting more of the ladies up here as well. So shout out to all of them. But we had to go get this lady right here, this queen. All right. We had to go get her because there's a lot of elusiveness. You know what I'm saying? You don't always hear from her sometimes. You know what I'm saying? She's very quiet. You know what I'm saying? But she's dangerous in that ring and formidable. We glad to have her here right now. Rhode Island's own Couture. What's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey. Good to see you. Good to be here. We got big energy right now. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for having me.
Like we're gonna do this the same way we always do it. What's up with Couture? I'm gonna give you the ISO. Talk to the people. How are you doing right now? You know what
I'm saying? I'm doing good. Y'all know Chrome23 is coming up, so I just been prepping, getting myself in the right mind frame for that. And besides that, working on some other things. I got my battle rap cartoon Battlecoin dropping, so just getting everything ready with that.
Yeah, and shout out to Battlecoin as well. And everything like that, because I know you have the trailer out and stuff, and we're gonna put that out for everybody to see that. We'll definitely get into that. Now, Chrome23, right? It's the biggest women's card, one of the biggest cards of all time, right? You happen to be on this card. This is consequential. I seen the face off. I seen the energy coming into this, right? I want to ask you, what are you hoping to deliver from this performance right here? Because there's going to be a lot of eyes who don't normally watch battle rap that are going to be watching that pay-per-view. So what are you hoping to deliver for the fans?
Really, I'm just planning to give y'all Couture. Y'all know me. Y'all know what I do. I always give my best when I step out. So I don't step out a lot, but when I do, I put my all into it. I try to give y'all a show. And it's an opportunity for new eyes, to learn who Couture is. Right. So I'm just hoping to really, bring in some new supporters, some new fans, and bring in some new opportunities.
Right. What has time away from the court given you? You know what I'm saying? I know you got other endeavors that you worked on and stuff like that, but a lot of us get worried. We get worried about court rust. We get worried about, do she still know her way around the arena? Like, does she still know how to get to it? Like, has your mode been as you've been taking time away from the game? Like, what have you sort of been seeing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just get into that.
I feel like time away for me doesn't really affect what I bring on my performance, because this is kind of what y'all are used to from me. Like, I step out, I step back, but just because I'm not out there does not mean that I'm not paying attention and watching and seeing what's going on. So I always stay in tune with what's what's moving in the culture. So I don't really feel like I come with any rust when I do step out, because this is just the norm for me.
Okay. Far as the Miss Hustle situation, right? First of all, this is dope. When that first gets, first of all, walk us through how this got put together, because like y'all just be lately, people just been randomly stunting on us. Like, I got a call from Remy and Jim Jones on the other line, and then we was like, I don't know if I should back. So walk me through how Remy gets the contact to put you and Hustle on that card. How did that?
No, that's really what happened. So basically, we got reached out to. I knew that I was going to be hearing from her. When all the females was trying to figure out who was she going to be calling, I already knew I was getting the call because I got the heads up. I didn't know who I was going to be battling. So I honestly thought, okay, I had already said no to Jazz. I said, they're going to make Remy make me battle Jazz, So, yeah, so we got the date and time to expect the Zoom call. We got the link. We clicked on the link. You know, none of us knew who was on the card besides 40 and Jazz because she, you know, she did that live. So I expected them to be on. So basically, when you click on the Zoom, you see all the faces pop up. So we're all seeing each other for the first time. I'm like, okay, so these are the faces. Now it's like, who are you gonna get? You know. So, you know, she just basically breaks it down, letting us know how, you know, she's been in tune, she's watched our battles, she's, you know, she supports all of us, and that she plans to shake things up. So she was like, y'all don't get to pick who y'all want. I'm going to match y'all up, and, you know, that's what it is. Okay. So the first one announced was me and Hustle. So I guess Hustle was kind of anxious to know. She was like, well, who I got? So Remy was like, well, who you think you got? And Hustle was like, Couture. That was the last name I expected to have, honestly. Like me and her have talked about it, but it has never been presented to me from anybody. Okay. So that was the last name. So it kind of took me by surprise. Because I honestly thought it was going to be, I expected to hear Jazz or E Harp. So when she said, oh yeah, she was like, you're right, you do got Couture.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Why did you say no to Jazz? You said no to the Jazz battle.
Well, because I mean, y'all know I called Jazz out since I stepped on the scene. I came out in 2012 and started calling Jazz out all throughout the years. And she had always said no, you know, even like I said before, me and Jazz had two big opportunities to battle each other. You know, one was for a little, it was like an independent movie. She turned that down, and then it was for the Snoop event. Yeah, and then the Snoop event, I was turned down again. So I'm like, okay, here's two big events for us that we could have battled. She turned it down. So I think I just grown to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm over it. Let's move forward, you know? And that's when I was coming in. And now I'm at the point now where I can pretty much ask for a female name and get it. You know, even though people discredit me, but I really do have it like that, where if I can ask for a name.
Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Let's get to the discredit, right? Because we know Hustle has a big personality. We've seen her around. We just seen her at Midnight Madness. She's outside. You know what I'm saying? We get the music. We get the you know what I mean? Like we always connected with her. So I feel like fans got more of a like, okay, we know about Hustle, right? Do you feel a sense of just reading the tea leaves, right? Do you feel like people are counting you out with this battle? Or do you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like what's been the sort of a, you know what I mean, reception when it's got locked in? Because I'm not going to front. I was in space earlier. They was telling me you about to die. I'm like, oh, okay. So now I gotta explain to them what you done did on the court. But I want to know your perspective. Like, do you feel like people are counting you out?
Yeah, but I've always been counted out. You know, this is the same thing I've heard when I was put up against Official. You know, they said Couture about to get her head punched off because Official's a puncher. She can't stand against these punches with her props and her personals and, you know, this and that. But y'all saw what happened with that, you know? When I went up against 40 bars, 40's too lyrical. She can't go against, you know, she can't stand against that. Huh?
I like the history lesson. Yeah, talk to me.
Yeah, so I'm used to being the underdog and people counting me out. So this is nothing new to me. And with them seeing me and Hustle have two different personalities, you know, like I'm laid back, she's out there, but that's what works for me and that's what works for her.
Right.
But y'all will see when we get on that stage, you know, that's what it's all about.
Okay.
I like that.
Her Hustle's recent work, right? I mean, we got the Couture situation, not the Couture, the Coffee Brown situation, which went left, right? And a lot of that was due to previous animosity and things like that. I know that you typically you always have angles for people, but this doesn't have the feel of a battle where there's real animosity. So for you, is it harder for you to get in your bag when it's not a real sort of, you know what I mean? I really don't like this or I really have a problem, because y'all seem cool. So how does that affect your writing, your preparation for this battle?
It's no different for me because I've never had any animosity going into any battle. You know, it's never been anything personal for me with any of my opponents besides clips, you know, but it's never been
Which you
anything
won, by the
personal.
way. But you know, I just wanted to tell you that you won that.
So it's never been anything personal.
Yeah,
So
that was kind of crazy.
it's no difference. And matter of fact, like I think anybody that I have battled, I went into the battle with a sense of respect for that person, which is my motivation to prepare for them. It's like I don't have to have an animosity towards you. I might respect something that you do. So I gotta, you know, come and shut that down.
Right. Understandable. Like this card though, all the eyes, all the celebrities, all the people, the ambiance on there, right? This to me, this is coming off as a different situation than just your normal battle rap where you in the ring, right? You don't have to give anything away, but are you tailoring the rhymes to be able to connect with the people that don't know the inside stories, the storylines about Queen of the Ring and what's happened in battle rap? Or is the rap that's gonna appeal to the more hardcore fans? You see what I'm getting at? Like, is it gonna be like, yo, I'm on BET? Remember DNA on BET, where it was kind of all general stuff? Or are we getting to the battle and you know what I mean, getting to the brass tacks? Like, how do you balance that?
What I will say is that I know how to adapt to my environment. So I want to give my fans what they are used to getting from me. You know, I don't want to change up too much.
Right.
And I also understand that there are new eyes that's on me. But, you know, at some point, my fans were those new eyes. And what I did is what, you know, drew them in. So it's like I don't really feel like I need to change. Like I need to change who I am. I'm just gonna come and, you know, do Couture.
Okay. Now Couture, respectfully. No tone, being real nice.
We leaving into the shits, guys. Jesus Christ, I gotta make the woman comfortable.
Tone, watch out. This ain't about you. It's Chrome23. You know who you battling, right, Couture? This is hustle. This is not the mother. This is hustle. The first thing. You talking about just being you. You gotta be spectacular.
Listen, I know what I gotta do.
We've been hearing her spaces. She say she not playing with you.
I don't expect her to play with me because it's not a game. You know, I don't expect her to play with me. I don't expect anybody that comes up against me to play with me.
Talk crazy.
You kind of
to keep it 100 real quick, Polo. They really do underrate a resume because I had to go write it down for the people because they always
her resume is crazy.
Couture this or talk about these ladies, but when you got clips, 40, Tory, official, Normal Bates when Normal Bates was Normal Bates,
one of those,
Jada Ray, Jay Smooth, Miss Pack. See, a lot of y'all ain't been around for this type of
Battle
stuff.
Funeral.
Like, she put in work in what they've been granted with. It ain't like they had 50 events. So when y'all say these girls ain't battled a lot, y'all got to remember how the events was back then. And she was on a lot of those Queen of the Ring events when they was consistently rocking. So let's give her that credit for all y'all say. But these girls, no, Couture resume is solidified. She got one of the best women resumes in battle rap. So
That's
I do
a
want to
fact.
give you the flowers of that. That's fire. But you
do
got hustle.
And you know, in battle rap, you kind of have like this reputation of like being like this master angler, and like, you know, when people mention your name, they get nervous and all that, you know. But where does that come from? Like, what made you choose that aspect of battle rap? Like, what made you focus in that direction? Because you to me, you personally mastered that.
Right.
I think everybody just has their strength and what works for them, and that's just, you know, when I came out in my sparring session, that's just the route that I took, and it drew the people in, and that just became my thing. You know, that's just what works for me. And everybody's not able to do it the same. They may try, you know, but, you know, props and personals and all that, it just works for me.
Right. And Cola ran down the resume, which is impressive. Is this your toughest battle to date?
Say that again?
Is this your toughest battle to date?
I think any battle, whatever battle is in front of me is always my toughest battle because everything else is in the past. So this is the toughest. This is what's standing in front of me.
Damn, that's a good answer. Wow.
Yo, damn, nobody ever
actually said that before. That was fire. But no, that makes sense. And then Hustle is aggressive, delivery
Right.
is sharp, all of that. You get the aura, you get the aesthetic. How the hell do you diffuse that? Like, why, if I'm a fan that believes that Hustle's going to get in there and bark on you, and she's about 6 feet, 6'1" with some nice shoes on, and she's in your face like this, if I'm a fan, that's why. Like, what am I supposed to say? How do you disarm that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that to me, that's the fight. Or are you even worried about that? Because in the past, you've shown the ability to kind of, you know, still be you. You know what I'm saying? Like what is that? Walk us into that chess game, because you're gonna have to diffuse that thing, that aggression, that ability, I think. But what do you think?
No, I don't have to diffuse it. That's Hustle. That's what she does. That's what I expect. So if I'm already going in knowing what to expect, it doesn't throw me off guard. You know, I know how she moves. I know what she does. So when she does it to me, it's expected. You know, it's not gonna rattle me, because I know this is Hustle and this is what she does. And I'm gonna let her do her, and I'm gonna do me.
Okay, no doubt. I mean,
hold
on. Cola, you muted. Go ahead, brother.
Polo, she too calm for me, Tom.
Yeah, she too calm, man. Watch out, Tom. Hold on, watch out.
I interview her at NHB 3 or NHB whatever in Queens, right? Years ago. She's always been like this, bro.
Couture too calm. You can't even really try to rap. She's just too calm. Like, it's like, I ain't gonna waste my time. Like,
I ain't gonna waste
nah,
no
no
energy
wrong with
on
that.
Now the Remy, the promo. I saw the promo between you and Hustle. It was interesting because it definitely seemed like you guys were playing a little bit of poker. Like, I'm not trying to give nothing away. Hustle is very measured, not trying to give anything away. Were you guys nervous walking into that situation at like a vault? You got Remy there, it's different camera angles, or was the game more like, all right, well, you know, it's a little bit of a chess game, you know what I'm saying? So what was the mode going into that face off that y'all had?
I wouldn't say that we was nervous. Like we mentioned earlier, we haven't had any issues, any animosity beforehand. I think we both have a sense of respect for each other. You know, what we have been doing in the culture, because she didn't really have anything negative to say to me in that face off. You know, besides saying I'm not top tier, but she actually agreed with a lot of the things that I said. And I'll say, since I came into battle rap, I've had a lot of females, you know, that was coming from my neck since I stepped in here. They in every interview, you know, Couture this, she's that. I've never heard Hustle say anything negative about me in the past. So it's like I couldn't come into that face off like, and that's not me either. I don't let anybody take me out of character. So you can't make me be something that I'm not.
I like that.
So that's just how I went into that face off. It just was, you know, a grown woman conversation.
Are you I know it's like incentives and like different stuff involved. Are you aiming for like any of the prizes?
Let's talk about it.
Of course, you know, I think we all aiming for the prizes. It's money.
Right.
It's money. I think everybody's aiming to leave with a little, you know, extra bonus. I would love to get Battle of the Night, because I think me and Hustle definitely have the potential to do so.
Okay. This is a petty ass question. Not talking about your battle, but is there anybody that you feel like got potential to have a long night that night? Somebody like looking at the matchups, right? Who do you feel like is more susceptible to getting walked around in that room that night? Like, just in your opinion, you know what I mean? Because the matchups are good, but I
don't think anybody's gonna get mocked around, because I think Remy knew what she was doing when she picked the group that she did. Like, nobody is weak. I don't think nobody's weak on the card. Everybody has something that they bring. And I think all the matchups are strong, and I feel like we are kind of evenly matched. You know, because I don't think nobody's gonna get mopped around. I think it's gonna be 4 great battles.
Okay, fair enough. Now, this being one of the bigger women's cards like of all time, what did you think about Yoshi and Prestavia? Like, I want to get your perspective on them and on that battle being added to, again, this big monumental card? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
I think it's a dope opportunity for Yoshi and for Stavia. Yoshi has been putting in work. You know, she has her name out there. She has the eyes on her. I think it's well deserved. Yeah. So, and for Stavia, I know some people feel like, she's just now coming on the scene, and a lot of other girls might have deserved it over her. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't say that. I think when you come out, just as I did, I came out in a sparring session and I did my thing in a sparring session and I took off, you know, so if you deserve it, you deserve it. So this is her time to show and prove if she really belongs, you know, in that position. But I wouldn't say she doesn't deserve it.
Okay. Okay. Is this gonna be like a one and done situation for you, or you, like, you know, with the Clips battle, you battle Clips, then you kind of disappeared? Are you here to stay? What you doing?
Well, I didn't really disappear. I stepped back for a little bit to work on some things.
Man, stop lying, man.
You little disappeared.
Don't do that.
No, I actually took a battle after Clips. I battled Vic Wallace after Clips. So I'm around.
Okay.
I won't take as long to come back.
Okay, good. Jazz and Misfit would have looked great on this card, and I just wanted to say that. That's not a question. That's just a statement. Like, I would have wished that would have happened, because that would have made sense for this. What's your perspective?
No, honestly, like I said, when we got on that Zoom call and I seen all the faces that was on there, mm-hmm. Just seeing that, we already know, okay, this card's about to be crazy. I don't care what the matchups was going to be. Just seeing all the faces that was on there, mm-hmm. We knew it was going to be the biggest female card, I think, in history. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, so some of the matches didn't end up happening. It's still a dope card, but I mean, I think the battle will eventually happen. Maybe.
What has the reception been like for your people? Like, people that just know you from around the way, that's like, yo, I look up you on Hot 97, you with Remy. You getting them phone calls yet? Like, yo, cousin, what's up? Like, you know, can I get that +1? Like, what's the reception been like?
Oh, yeah. It's been great. You know, I feel like my city has always supported me. Like, Rhode Island has always had my back. So everybody's been, you know, showing me up, hitting me up, telling me, you know, you deserve this. You know, you've been doing this for a while. It's only right. So it's been nothing but love.
Okay. Now the on top of the fact that, so you going for the best battler that night, you trying to be the best battler on the card that night. It's a lot of competition on that card. I do want to get your perspective on 40 and QB, because there's history there that kind of goes back to the old era. Queen of the Ring, y'all was real petty back then. I loved it, but that came with its real sort of things, right? What is your perspective on that battle? Because now we got QB coming back. You know, 40 has been out here battling. She's in good form. What do you think about that battle? And if you could predict, who do you think is going to win?
I honestly do not know who is going to win. That is actually the battle I'm looking most forward to. Because, you know, I was there watching that face off. When I say the tension, when y'all see this face off, not even just during the face off, just the whole energy in the room, you know, when QB walked in, like, just the energy. So there's a lot there. Like, I'm really interested in seeing how this battle goes down. I really don't know what to expect. You know, people might think QB has been gone for a while. Mm-hmm. There could be some rust, but sometimes when you're going for a while, you're really sitting on some stuff, you know? Right. And I know that she had stated coming in, she wasn't really on, you know, that type of time anymore. She was letting all that go. Yeah. But I think it all got stirred back up. I think I think it's all stirred back up. So I know she walked out with a different energy.
Right. Oh, it was one of those. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, it was one of those.
I can't wait to see. Okay. All right. Well, just shit.
It dropped.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Polo, you was gonna say something? My bad.
I said it dropped. The face off dropped.
Nah, I didn't. I'm saying I can't wait to see it. Like, it was one of those. It seemed like. Wait, was y'all there? Y'all was there when the other people were doing their face offs, right? You guys.
Yeah, we was all there. You know, and we not in the room. We outside of the room, but.
Okay. But y'all can hear the smoke in the room. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, they said it drops tomorrow in the chat. Okay, that's
TV.
For real? Yeah, baby. For real? No. Oh goodness.
I love when kids make cameos in our interviews. I'm not even gonna lie.
I know. I saw Yoshi's. I saw
Yeah,
Yoshi's
like same stuff. Kids don't care.
Yoshi, Shuni, I think B Dots.
Yeah, B Dot. Like you know what I'm saying. But now outside of that, you know, in terms of just the overall landscape of you know where women's battle rap is going, do you feel like enough opportunities are being given? There's enough of a pipeline that's being established in terms of bringing up the girls up, you know, to a certain level, or do you think there's more work to be done to get, you know, the dope women MCs better looks? Like, how do you see the game right now?
I mean, I think the doors are definitely opening because at a point in time, you didn't have as many females on URL, you know, and now we're having an opportunity to step on that stage. You see like the same faces on there, like the Hustles and Jazz and Misfit, but you're seeing more females on there. And then with Remy doing this, now we have Queen of the Ring, we have URL, we have Chrome23, you know?
Okay. And so that like the amount of opportunities for the ladies. Cause I know when it first came out, there was this, you know, fans, they're like, yo, Queen, what about Queen of the Ring? Like, what about, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I never saw any harm in having multiple avenues for people to make money and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, ultimately, I still think people are gonna, it's not like y'all not gonna battle in Queen of the Ring anymore. You know what I'm saying? But this is a different environment totally. So yeah, I just wanted to say that.
Did you see the Queen of the Ring card that just got announced? About one of the matchups that just got announced?
I've only seen 40 and Coffee so far.
Okay, what's your thoughts on that one?
I think it's gonna be dope. I think that'll be a dope battle. It's interesting on seeing which way that's gonna go with 40, you know, having Chrome23 and then going and taking that right after, because I mean we've seen how it could be when 40 takes battles back to back. But if she's on her shit, I mean I really think it's gonna be a dope battle.
Okay.
I got you.
Cola, what's up?
You know how the women be. You know how 40 can be when she take the battles back to back. Like,
Right. I see.
Like, yeah, you know what it means, but I ain't gotta get into it. You know
right on.
What it mean?
What it mean, Cola?
Tell
you know what it means.
She know what it means. Come on, man. You think that court, that her time on the court, the stamina meter might be low, and Coffee might clip her. It is what it is. That's what I'm hearing right now. That's what I think.
What are some names you looking at besides, you know, assuming hopefully, you know, the hustle battle goes well. Who's some names you looking for after that?
I've been wanting E Hart for a while. I mean, I think I've been said that, and she said she would take me, so that's why I actually thought I would get her on this card. But like just coming into battle rap, not just coming in, but since I've been in here, I felt like some of my strongest opponents to face would be, my list has always been Official, 40, and E Hart. So I got two of them, you know, and I think E Hart's the only one still on my list that I need to face. But whoever the fans want to see me go against, you know, I don't really duck nobody. Every name that I've been thrown, I've taken.
Right. And just right on time, we get a donation from RC that says, please ask Couture to battle Jade. We need that. Now, Jade from She Go Hard, We Go Hard, New York City. Are you familiar with her work?
That'd be crazy.
And shout out to RC. That's one of my biggest supporters right there, man. That's one of my biggest supporters. So shout out to him. You said Jade?
Jade, yeah.
Jade is dope. I've seen Jade. Jade is dope.
Would you take her in the ring? Like in terms of like, because new girl, like giving the new girls a shot type of move, right? Or newer. I feel like, you know what I mean? That would be kind of cool. Would you battle her on like a We Go Hard type of room and shit?
I would. I'm not one of these chicks that be like, oh, this person's beneath me or whatever. If somebody's nice, they nice, you know? I've just been blessed with the opportunity to always been thrown a big name. I think I've always elevated with each battle. You know, I've never had to step down, but when I was coming in, I wish somebody would have stepped down, you know, for me when I was calling up these names. So I don't mind.
Okay.
Do you think that hasn't happened though? About how less of good girls it has been? Like, it's so many good males that can take those chances with the more up and coming guys than like when you say the girls that was above you at that time, because status, think about it, Couture, for you to be here now, what's make it amazing is even with people saying you have less battles, you really had to stand out then to even still stick around, even as a woman, as less as y'all had events. So even with Remy bringing Chrome23, like you said, with Queen of the Ring, is bringing more value and more events and more exposure to the girls that have more events to be seen at and build more battle status to the masses, which is fire. Like,
Definitely.
that's definitely fire. So I just want to say that, like, yeah, it's really, like, people will say what they want, but Couture been Couture every time she come out since she's been battling. And that's hard, even especially with people not seeing you as much, because your name can die just not being around. But when you leave that thing on somebody, whatever it is, it's always gonna be there. And I think a lot of y'all girls did that at y'all time. Even when, if I think about somebody that haven't been around, like a Star Smiles, when you think of Queen of the Ring, you still think of Star Smiles as one of the staples of Queen of the Ring, normal base. So I think that's hard to do, and a lot of people in battle rap, even though when they complain about the women events, they don't know how hard it is and how slower y'all are than the men. So
yeah. Now I wanna pivot because we did get a donation from Battlecoin, the animated series, 30 ball, nigga, respect the queen.
You already know Battlecoin.
I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that project. What made you do it? The trailer looks dope. Again, we're gonna put that on the channel and stuff. So trailer looks ill, right? How did you come about this series? And you know, let's start there. Like, why are you putting this together?
Okay, so William Clark, that's, you know, he's a writer of Battlecoin. He's a good friend of mine, and he actually hit me with the idea back in like early 2013. He hit me with this idea, and he kind of was, you know, ready to just jump out and put it out there, like, you know, you got connections, hit up so and so, and I'm like, you know, no, we're not gonna do it like that. Like, the idea is dope, nobody's doing it, and we're gonna do it the right way, you know. So we gonna put the project together, and when it's ready to be presented, you see it's 2021 now, and we just, you know, just now getting to showcasing it to y'all. But, you know, greatness takes time.
Yeah, I understand. Were you already an anime fan before you jumped into doing the stuff with William?
Not necessarily anime. I know I watch stuff like the Boondocks and I watch cartoons and stuff, but you know, even when he threw it at me, like, oh, we gonna make it anime. I was like, you know, it don't gotta be anime. And he's like, no, you know, anime's huge. And I started looking into how, you know, big anime really is. So I'm like, you know what? You're bringing anime and battle rap is so huge, and we putting them two things together. I thought it was a crazy idea.
Okay, no
and
doubt.
The feedback.
Yeah, what's the feedback been like? Yeah, exactly. Like when people watch it.
The feedback has been great. Everybody's like, oh, you know, when's it coming out? We need this for the culture. And, you know, we agree, which is why we're putting it out there. So right now we just, you know, trying to raise the money that we need, because it is very expensive. Animation,
tell me about
voice actors, everything is just so expensive. So we do have our, you know, our GoFundMe link up right now, but we're going to be switching our campaign over soon. And y'all start seeing the promotion for that to another network. But we have 8 episodes ready to go for the first season. We have a couple seasons already done. So when I say we took our time with this, we really took our time. So once it gets up and running, it's going. And the train is going to move. Like, I mean, we hope y'all will support, the culture will support.
Absolutely.
But like, we are really passionate about this, and we're not going to stop until we get this. We'd love to get this on a major network, you know?
Yeah, like an Adult Swim type of joint. Like when I watched it, I was like, oh, this could definitely fit right into that block. You know what I mean?
And it's going to be dope for the culture. I feel like we all of us as battle rappers, bloggers, like, we're all going to benefit from it at the end of the day.
Okay. I think so too. I think this is dope. It's a dope concept. Nobody else is doing something like that too. So you got this battle coming up. One thing, because I did see Battlecoin's last comment here. Are you coming for the body, right? Like, people like to hear the shit talk. We get that. But assurances, can I place my bets on Couture coming in there to get a 30 off a hustle? Or are you just coming there for a great replayable battle that we'll all like? What's up?
I mean, I'm a person that I'm not a naive person. So we all know that hustle is not a weak opponent, you know. So she's not somebody that I can just say, you know what, I can 3-0 her. And, you know, things happen. Things happen. So anything can happen, but I don't go in with the mind frame like, you know what, I'm just gonna 3-0 this person because I don't even know what she's coming with, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested in seeing what she's gonna come with because, like she mentioned, I'm not an open book, you know, and the people that could have got personal with me or could have, you know, put me out there or something, I've already battled from clips, and it would have been clips or 40 bars. You know, me and 40 only live 30 minutes apart from each other. We have so many mutual friends. We've used the same photographers. Been in the same studios, you know. So if there was somebody, it was that. So it's like, I'm just interested in seeing where her angle will be and what she'll come with. But I mean, she's a good performer. She comes with bars, so I wouldn't say she's just somebody I can 3-0. Now, if it happens, it happens. But
okay, shout out to your
Battlecoin not fucking
He's
around,
not
bro.
playing.
He said they came to spend his money.
He not playing today. Salute to you, bro. He's like,
that boy not playing.
Kings versus Queens. Could we possibly see you back on that too? I feel like you gotta get some get back. They kind of cheated you the last
they did
one.
do you dirty on that. They did.
Yeah, I mean, if I get the opportunity, I'll definitely be back. Like I said, I don't be ducking. I've never dunked anybody. So if I get the call and I'm available, then I'm down to do it.
Okay. Could we possibly see you in any tournaments?
She ain't doing no damn tournament, so
let her go. Let her go.
Just play.
What do you say? I ain't doing no tournament.
You ain't doing no damn tournaments.
You don't know what I'm doing.
Right, yeah. You don't know.
I'm gonna say, get out. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever, son. Nah.
But 150, I seen Drake pull out that extra 50. I did. I watched that happen. Now, $150,000, nothing to sneeze at. You can buy a lot of things in Rhode Island for $150,000.
In Rhode Island or anywhere.
I'm just saying, you know, adjusting for the cost of living. Okay, cool. But
I don't live in Rhode Island anymore. You know that. Like, that's my city, but yeah, I don't live there anymore.
Yeah, why people keep saying you live in Rhode Island?
I thought you was.
Well, I'm from Rhode Island. That's my city. That's my city. Raised in Rhode Island.
Oh, okay.
But I have relocated.
But
I'm out here in Swamp City now.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. She's telling you should have kept that pawn.
Oh, bro, yeah, I should have, man. But she got tired of that New England winter. I know. Yeah, I know what that's like.
Yeah, definitely.
But you said you would do a tournament, 16-person tournament.
I mean, I don't know, because the amount of time that they're preparing with those tournaments. When I do step out, I like to be on my A game. I like to do my best. I would hate to just rush anything. I mean, anything's possible. We'll see.
Okay, no doubt.
I always thought Couture was from Boston. It's just Rhode Island and Boston. Y'all got like these accents.
Well, we only a few minutes from where
I know.
It took me 15 minutes to be in Mass. You know, we right next to each other, so.
Right.
People think we sound the same, but when I go to Boston, they hear my accent. I can hear their accent is different.
Yeah, like you don't do like the O, like the soft O thing that they do. Boston, Boss.
we don't say our R's.
Yeah, like I don't. That whole region, like I actually lived in Franklin for a while, which is close to Providence, and
yeah,
like Providence kind of. I had a good time out there. I ain't gonna hold you. I had a good time in Providence.
Providence is lit.
Boston was not welcoming though. Being black in South Boston is not the thing to do. I'm gonna be honest. That's not it. But Polo, go ahead, bro.
Is performance, you know, being at Hustle is like amazing performance. That's something you plan on, like, you know, stepping up kind of in his back, because you kind of know him more so for like your heavy angles. Is that something you also trying to step up on in this battle?
Angles, but I believe I perform too. I just have my own style of performance. I am a performer.
Talk.
You know, everyone is, my style may be different from hers, but I don't just get in a ring and stand there.
Okay. All right.
You watching this Hustle?
Right.
Hustle, you watching this nigga?
I think that's
you watching? She too comfortable. Hustle, you in trouble.
Very comfortable. Couture might show up to the battle.
Yeah, you giving me serial killer vibes.
Gucci house slippers.
You watching Netflix? Told me you watch a Netflix documentary of a serial killer just chilling in the living room.
Yeah, just hanging out. Like
before they announce he's a serial killer, he just there.
This is how I always am. I'm always this way.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Right. Now let's get to the game. Let's get to the game, gentlemen. Underrated, overrated, fire, or
Lord.
Nah, I know, Lord. Don't do that.
Yeah. We doing this. I get it. Laid back. You probably at a desk. It's a computer over there. You got to calculate. I get it. You doing work. I don't care. I'm here for petty. Underrated, overrated, fire, or trash. This is a game where we give you a noun, person, place, a thing, and you tell us if it's overrated, underrated, or trash. All right. Some of these will be battlers. Some of these will not be battlers. Underrated, overrated, fire, or trash. Shoonie the rapper. Uh-oh.
You said underrated, overrated, fire, or trash?
Yes, ma'am.
Shuni's dope.
Okay.
Shuni's dope. I think she is. I'm more of a fan of her now than I was coming in. You know, I've seen growth in her. So the Shuni I see now is dope.
Okay. Underrated, overrated, fire, or trash. First Lady Flames.
You just took my damn. Go ahead.
All right. What'd you say?
Flames is fire.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's a bar. Polo, go ahead, bro.
Underrated, overrated, fire, or trash. My verse. You gotta, you know what I mean? Respect my. It's a game.
I guess underrated.
I like that.
Talk that.
Huh?
I said talk that
That
shit.
was a good answer.
That was great.
I mean, I don't think she's trash. I don't think my verse is trash. I know that a lot of people. She's just not a lot of people's cup of tea. It seems like, but I don't think she's trash.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely think she's underrated too. You know, I think people put the fact that people like, you know, I like her. They take that away from her. But go ahead, Cola. What you say?
I would say to the fact that mentioned in my verse, a lot of y'all do respectfully, you know, we give her a hard time, but I just want to say, Cheddar, Midwest sister, be careful. It's coming up. She's not for the coming there playing. They've been playing with her, and she can rap. Be careful, Cheddar. Trust me.
Careful.
Trago.
Underrated, overrated, fire, or trash. Eliza Versa.
Eliza Versa. I think she's dope. I think she's fire. And I think she's only going to get better. I just recently started checking her out, and I love her performance. I love her energy. So she's comfortable. So, you know, when somebody's that comfortable, you're like, you got to watch out for them, and because she's only going to get better.
Okay. Petty. Underrated, overrated, fire, or trash. Mike P.
I'll be honest, I haven't really watched. I know I've been seeing the whole controversy with everybody going at him, but I didn't see the battle.
Okay. I'm surprised because that's some of your shit. I'm gonna be honest. That what Gotti did, that's something that you might have done.
I've been meaning to check it out because I've been seeing everything going on around it, but I missed it.
Okay. Underrated, overrated, fire, or trash. Pat Stay.
Fire.
Okay. I wanna go ahead, Paul. Go ahead.
No, we just gotta go ahead for $10. Battlecoin again. He said Hustle has JC, Geechee, Rum Nitty, and more on her team and still will die. Listen to me. Couture has never joined the team ever. No.
Wow. He's wilding right now.
Who?
He's an instigator.
Yeah, he is. I love him.
Hustle ain't never have no ghostwriting nothing of that either, though.
I don't think so. Neither.
Yeah, so what? I don't know what that comment.
Why? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He just saying in general.
Yeah.
Okay. Underrated, overrated, fire, trash. Miss Miami.
Go
on. I don't really care for Miss Miami. I wouldn't say she's trash, but I don't really care for her like that.
You rolled your eyes at me too. I felt that.
Respectfully, that's not one of the options. So we're gonna have to say you called her trash. And I love Miss Miami. Yeah, that's not.
No, I didn't say she's trash. So maybe she's underrated. I wouldn't say she's trash.
Okay.
Okay, we can wrap that one up.
Yeah. Shout out to that, and shout out to all those MCs. Couture, we are fans of what you do up
Got
here.
that tweet, Tone.
Yeah.
Couture, Hustle say, I'm watching.
Yeah.
She's not playing with you.
She is watching.
I know she's not playing with me.
I'm watching.
She watching you.
You in trouble.
As she should be.
Yeah, Hustle, let her know you watching.
Now we all like what you do. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be there, and we expecting a dope performance and everything like that. Like win, lose, or draw. This is an important card, and we glad that you a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I want to give you the ISO so you can talk to the fans, tell them what they need to know, what they can expect. You know what I mean? Talk about your other endeavors and things like that. It's on you. All right, ISO, go ahead.
Well, main thing, make sure you follow Battlecoin Cartoon on Instagram. Check out the website, battlecoin.net, battlecoincartoon.net. We have merch for sale. Just make sure y'all support. We still have our GoFundMe up. And just look out for the trailer. And otherwise, shout out to my supporters, shout out to my fans. I don't even stop and smell the roses because y'all give me my flowers every day, and I appreciate that. Like from all the inboxes, I try to reply to as many people as I can. But it's all love. Thank you.
No doubt. Couture, hold on a second. Wait, why did that happen? Couture, thank you very much. Definitely appreciate you and your time and your energy up here. You know what I'm saying? You always welcome. Win, lose, or draw. Do not hide from us if it goes weird. And
I got one last thing.
Sure.
Shout out to Rap Redux. Make sure y'all go on YouTube and check out the Couture story. He just dropped a dope ass documentary on me.
He's fire.
It's fire. That documentary is dope. So please show him love and check that out, and you will learn, a lot of fun facts about Couture in there.
Yeah, no doubt. I know Battle Rap Redux, and M Lang. They both do incredible documentaries and series focusing in on battlers. Those brothers are talented, so definitely shout out to that. You know what I mean? But hey, Couture, until then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we gonna see you next week.
All right, I'm gonna see y'all.
Rest, you don't strike me as a person that yells much. All right,
She better be yelling that day.
I got into a little bit of a debate with Hustle. She was yelling. I sent her some Lipton tea. Okay. Now we need you to save your voice and all that because we don't need no shout to Overrated, but we don't need that on stage. All right. So you do your thing. All right. We're gonna be tuned in.
For sure. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Always welcome. That was Couture on that Chrome23 card coming up next week. Shout out to Remy Ma for putting that on. One of the biggest cards of all time. We're gonna be in the building. This is going to be that. All right. So I just want to say that, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. We back. We probably radio show. We gonna announce game time decision. But next week, man, we got it. Next week, remember before a few weeks ago we did heavyweight week, man. We bring a heavyweight week back. Fuck it, man. We starting to turn up again. It's time, man. It's time to turn it up again.
Oh no, we're gonna turn it back up.
So it's time to turn it up again. Monday,
you're gonna get interviews. You're gonna get battle recaps. You're gonna get stuff with us. ISO. We just talking. Y'all gonna get a lot.
Enough for the spaces. It's time for y'all to see our faces.
Right.
It's time for y'all to see our faces.
That's hard, right there.
Enough of the spaces. It's time for y'all to see our faces.
You got any announcements for the people? Polo, you wanna?
Yeah. Again, everybody that cop the merch, man. Merch is in production, man. Y'all have it soon. Everybody, rocking with that, so don't worry about that. That's really it, man. We gonna be back with some shit though.
Man, hold on, man. Salute my fucking support team. Salute the Army, FBF. Y'all know how we coming. Got titles, what up? It's a movie. Let's get it.
And tonight, all right, don't go anywhere. I gotta tap in with the fellas, with Pose and Driz. I know y'all want to hear from Pose and Driz. I know y'all do. All right, I'm getting text messages right now. We're gonna get this thing popping, all right? Because I know y'all missed the radio show and things like that. So we're gonna get back to brass tacks up here at Black Compass. Make sure y'all follow Couture. Make sure y'all follow us. All of our individual Twitters is right there. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody that's adding to this game, that's doing great stuff, that's gonna look nice on that red carpet.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm high off that gumbo.
Yeah, Polo's high off the gumbo.
That's gumbo.
We gonna get up out of here, man. Salute to everybody. Black Compass Media. Go follow us at Black Compass BCM. You know what I mean? We out.
We out, nigga.